My alarm went off at like 5 a.m. and I looked at the wind report because I was reading that that was what was important for fog rising off of the Seine, and it said it was really windy. It says that with that much wind, there's almost no chance. So I went back to sleep, and then woke up a few hours later, grabbed a quiche, got on the train.
Our train arrives at the station. Mind the gap between the train and the platform. We wish you a nice day.
I stopped in Wynn for 20 minutes and then got on the train again and we went to Dieppe. From there, I just started walking. I walked to the ocean and then up the hill. There's a little chateau on the hill, which got all of the little classic castle accoutrements, murder holes, and the little windows that you can shoot out of if you're an archer. And then I walked further up the hill and over to the overlook point of Pourville by the sea. I hung up there for an hour or so, ate ice cream because it was the only food available. Everything's closed on Monday in Pourville. And then I got on the bus, and now I'm here in Quiberville. And I have this beautiful hotel room. It's an amazing ocean view. I can hear the ocean. So I'll probably sleep with the windows open today. I think I'm gonna go out and try and shoot a little bit around sunset by the ocean. So, the plan for tomorrow is I'm probably gonna try and go all the way to Mont-Saint-Michel. I'll think about it a little bit more throughout the rest of the evening. So today was really interesting. I had planned to take a bus at 9 a.m. I stood at the bus stop
and I saw the bus come down, not the road that it was supposed to come down, but the next one over, and then turn away. And I tried to wave him down when he stopped, and it looked like he waved at me, and then he just drove away. Another bus was coming back the other way. He was probably just waving at the other bus driver. It's like a brotherly love thing between bus drivers. They always wave at each other. So I went back, took the bus back to Dieppe, down to Rouen. I want to go in, but it's closed. And then over to Caen, and then to Granville. 10 minutes after the train gets there, I would catch a bus and come down to my hotel, which is just south of Avranches. But on that final train, it got delayed. So it was probably almost an hour behind. And that was the last bus of the day. So I was looking through my options, like maybe I'm gonna hitchhike down to my hotel. Maybe I just get a hotel in Granville. But as luck would have it, an older lady named Françoise figured out how to get me a ride to Avranches. Françoise was a former teacher. She once traveled to the US on holiday for like 2 months and then was stuck out when she got to Houston. When she was there, she met the mayor of Houston, who invited her into her house and gave her a place to sleep for the night. Her friend Maribel ended up driving me down to Avranches. I guess her son was born there. They are going to go do a bike trip for the next week in Bordeaux with some of their other friends. So that's how I ended up here. Yeah, the plan tomorrow is to hike to Mont-Saint-Michel. I'm going to try and get up early. I got up early this morning. Walked for about 30 minutes and then found a breakfast buffet at a local B&B. Crossed the river and I walked as close to the river and as close to the ocean as possible. Oh, there's some sheep. Nice Rotonde. Until I got to the fields. By that time I could see Mont-Saint-Michel in the distance. So I just basically walked at it through herds of thousands of sheep. It was pretty easygoing at the beginning, but then as I got close to Mont-Saint-Michel, I started having to cross these pretty large estuaries of water flowing out to the ocean. I had to backtrack a long way to cross this. And there's one point I was next to it and I fell off. I mean, you can see. Because it's a bog that's like silt in the bottom, so it's super slippery and muddy. I fell a couple times onto my knees, but I never like slipped down. Found if you could put your feet on the foliage, that was the best bet. And then I just made good decisions about where to cross and did some nice jumping. I wasn't able to go inside the abbey with my backpack, and by the time I was up there it was 4:30 and it closed at 5, so there was not really any chance that I would go down and then put my bag in the locker and then be able to go back up. But that's alright, I was more there for the journey to get there and to see it from afar. And plus you can get pretty high without going into the abbey itself, so I got some really good views. I guess I have a reason to come back though. I went back down, I took the shuttle a little ways, then walked all the way to Pontorson, and while I was walking I was just deciding what I wanted to do. I had a few people suggest that I should go to the town I ran out. I think it's called Saint-Malo. I'm very tired. I walked over 15 miles today. Maybe 16 or 17 by the end, including the walking I did in town. Very tired. Gonna get a good night's sleep tonight.